Welcome back, everyone. Today is a very exciting day because Minecraft have teamed up with Tetris to celebrate 40 years of the game. Did you know that Tetris was first released on the 6th of June, 1984? Now, to celebrate that incredible milestone, they are releasing a special add-on. You can use this in pre-existing or brand new worlds. And this add-on is only priced at 990 Minecraft coins. And oh yeah, it's the first video game IP to release as a marketplace add-on. Don't panic if you can't purchase this. I have a bunch of codes from the creators to give away on my Twitter/X profile. Make sure you follow me at EchoXSoldier for a chance to win. Once you have this installed in a new or pre-existing world, you will be given the Tetris add-on guide. Listen to this. This guidebook is just going to explain everything you need to know, but I've set it up in today's video, so I will place some timestamps in case you're having some issues. But this will teach you the basics behind it, getting started, Tetrimonsters, blocks, tools, armor, weapons, control, settings, and even the credits. Huge shout out to Jigarbov Productions and his team for making this possible. So what exactly is a Tetrimino? A Tetrimino is a collection of 4 Minos in a specific shape. How many are there? There are 7 Tetriminos. Each one has a corresponding color, and the names represent the shape of them. So for example, we have T, S, O, L, I, Z, and J. What exactly do they do? Tetriminos fall from the sky. If they make a complete line that is 10 blocks wide, that line disappears. That's called a line clear. Where did they come from? Tetriminos come from a place called the Matrix. Nobody knows where it is, but that place is said to be over 40 years old. Imagine visiting it. Slight bit of lore behind that. So these are all the shapes that are available. Now, trust me, this thing gets absolutely insane. Now, these can be placed on the floor, so you will have mini Tetris blocks around your world. This is just the beginning. So how do you obtain these and how do you craft them? Well, in the getting started section, it says every item in this add-on is made up of a unique resource called Mino shards. Craft them by filling a crafting table with 9 cobblestone. You can also find them rarely while killing mobs or mining stone. For those of you wondering if this is going to work in your pre-existing worlds, the answer is yes. Just go ahead and mine things like stone. Now, it is a rarity, and the likes of fortune don't make any difference. I did do a bunch of testing to see what mobs can drop this, and it's pretty much every single mob. I've killed husks, I've killed drowns, I've killed skeletons. They all seem to do it. Let's see if a cow gives me a better choice here. You can see it's a rare item. So I think your best solution here, there we go, managed to get one. Your best solution in order to obtain this is highly likely going to be via mining stone. Once you've collected enough cobblestone and these Mino shards, it's now time to make yourself a generator. So we're just going to do this. You only need 1 here. So inside of here, you're going to place the Minos like this, like a star, and the cobble inside of the middle. Now, here is a warning for those of you in a pre-existing world. If you don't like clutter, and what I mean by that is blocks appearing in your builds and creations, go and do this somewhere completely different. For the sake of today's video, I don't mind ruining this tutorial world. So let's go ahead and place this down. Now, you can actually access this, and you need to put the shards inside. So I recommend collecting a whole bunch of these. Watch the magic unfold, because what's going to happen now is that the generator is going to become active, and blocks are going to start falling from the sky. So this is what I'm saying. If you don't like clutter, then in this case, you're probably best off doing this away from your favorite builds. But I think this is absolutely awesome. As long as you have these inside of here, it will continue to rain these. Now, good news is you can go ahead and break these. It does work with your hands. There is better tools that you can break this with, which we will get into. This is going to be the way to get more of these. So if you wanted to get more and more, have more generators, obviously you need to break these. So the pickaxe you are going to want to make is going to be the Mino pickaxe. Now, in order to make this, these are the required ingredients. But let's start with these. You can make these with your already collected shards. Put them in this formation right here, and you'll be given the Mino. Now, you are then going to need this. But how do you make it? Open up this, and then you'll see here, you're able to make a whole range of different shapes. Let's just start by making one of these. We have the other ingredients inside of here, which is going to be a pickaxe and more of them. Inside of here, you can see that we can make this now. And this is the best way to start picking this up. Now, be careful, because these can spawn. These will attack you. Now, depending on difficulty, will depend on, like, the size of the creatures and what else can drop. But these guys will hurt you, so you're going to need yourself some kind of weapon. When you attack them, they will also drop more of these, which you're kind of getting the gist here. You need these in terms of progression. Now, be careful, because specific monsters can also have special abilities. This one has a slowness effect. The ones that have the special abilities also seem to be able to drop the blocks rather than the shards. On some occasions, you might also end up with these. These are balloons. And to make things even more interesting, there are bigger monsters as well. So this is a double one. They're going to be a lot stronger. I also managed to find a miniature Mino. And this is how you collect the blocks. This is what I was showing you guys before. So lots of drops can be obtained when you destroy these. And trust me, there is a lot of these monsters available. So these are all the kind of things that are able to attack you. There is just so many different options, depending on rarity, depending on difficulty as well. So we got a / game mode S here. How strong are you? Wow, you can see how strong they are. So I think we managed to eventually destroy this. The drops might be better. Let's try that. We've seen those ones before. Whew! We have lightning ones. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, horsey. Oh, dude, these things are insane. I never seen these ones before. This guy is also a big one as well. Oh, what's he throwing at me? It's firing like crazy little projectiles. Hold on, we need to kill him. We need to... There we go. So these will all pop up and pop out throughout your world. There's just so many different options, guys. Trust me. Trust me when I say there's so many different options. I don't really know all of the effects and what every single one can do, but the H's do seem to be a lot stronger. Let's try this one, and this one. Oh, he's charging it up. He's charging that one up. Can they attack each other? Kind of do. Oh, okay. This one's... Oh, dude, they are... Oh, my days. Dude, they are way too strong for me. It's okay. Just get yourself an army of iron golems. They're going to help protect you. Oh, there's a... What one's this one? Hold on, what? Who destroyed that? Who caused that? Him? I don't know who caused that. Or was it you? I generally don't know which one did that. My iron golem's going to die. Oh, I've messed up. Let's move on to the blocks available. As it says, why even collect all those Minnow shards if you're not going to make cool blocks with them? There's 100 plus new blocks, from abstract, otherworldly dimension blocks and plants to new and classic Tetriminos. There's even a new set of stone bricks reflecting each of the Tetrimino colors. So it says, let's make the J-stone bricks by drawing a J with the minnows, just like this, inside of a crafting table. I think I'm missing one though, so let's kind of fix that real quick. I kind of messed up a little bit, so just ignore me. Anyway, grab yourself enough of these. Inside of here, you can make this. So we've just made ourselves a J one. You can, of course, place these down, and I believe they can be placed on blocks as well. So if you wanted them pure and simply for decoration purposes, well, you can do that. Like it says, grab your J item. Inside of a crafting table with stone brick, you can make different kinds of stone bricks. So if we put this in here, this is going to make these. Just more building blocks you are able to mess around with. And to be honest, they do look pretty cool. But something's just dropped from the sky there. Let's say you don't want this color. Not a problem at all. You can change it to any of these that you like. Now, one thing you probably noticed there is if you do put these inside of there, they will create the metallic Minos. These are the blocks that have been dropping around your world. So let's see the colors that are available. We'll put that inside of there to make this. We'll just do all of these, but we'll make them one by one. So that can go inside of there. That can go inside of there. That can go inside of there. So can this one. And so can this one. So if you're a builder, there are some incredible blocks for you to build with. I love this. This is like a dream come true. I really like this one. I'll place them all down. Just think of the decorations you could come up with this. Now, like I said, this is just the beginning of this add-on. There are so many things available inside of this. And what I do love about... Wait, am I moving fast with this? Am I moving fast with these? I think I was moving fast on this one. Yeah, I am. Well, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. So many different kinds of blocks that can be made. If you did manage to collect a whole bunch of these, you can make like the 2D versions. And once again, these come in all of the colors that are around your world. I'm not going to show you every single one, but if you go into creative, you can also check them out as well. And if you head into like the crafting table and just search for a specific block, you can find them. So if we go in here and we just type in 2D, you can see all of the ones available. You can also hit all and scroll down and you can see that you can make different ones. So let's make these right now. Again, different colors that you are able to decorate with. As a bonus, you can make yourself a wrench. It's made with iron ingots and iron nuggies in this formation. Now, this is where things get cool, and this is why I would say not to destroy everything inside of your world. If we do /time set and we set this to midnight, if you find any of these blocks, you can actually tap on them and they will glow. So you kind of have a small incentive. Now, it doesn't work with these ones. It only works with the ones that you have placed, which I'm kind of sad about, actually. I wish you could change them ones. So let's go over to here. You can turn this one on, or you can turn it off as well. Let's go over here. Do the same with this. And over here, and do the same with this. Now, as you did notice before, if you make the 2D versions, the same can be done. Just with a wrench, everything lights up. Now it's time to enter the matrix. There is also a matrix shard. If you go inside of here and you grab yourself 9 of the Minos that you have saved up all this time, put these inside of here, you'll end up with just 1 matrix shard. These are a rarity, but they have some pretty cool uses, like some special tools. Here is the recipe you are going to need inside of a crafting table. So let's just grab all of these. And yes, you are going to need one of the Mino pickaxes that you've already got. This will make this. This is a single line clear hammer. And the best way to show you guys this is just to hit the floor. And if you do this, it will uncover these as well. So obviously be careful. If there's a perfect line of a specific block, it will get rid of them. It's a great way to clear land, to be honest with you. I noticed, though, this obviously uncovers a bunch of monsters. Hey, we managed to get ourselves a balloon. And this clears out so much land, guys. I'm telling you, man, you could just keep doing this. Now, this works for any kind of block, right? So if we go ahead and do the diamonds or the coal, it's essentially like a vein miner as well. If you want to learn more about the other hammers that are available, it's all inside of here. I'm just not trying to give you guys giant walls of text, but inside of here, it explains how you get started. And then the further you go down, it explains what's available. So we showed you the single line clear hammer. We then have the double line clear hammer, can clear 2 lines of 10 at once. Then we have the triple, which is 3, Then we have the Tetris line clear hammer, which is in fact 4. And we also have the Tetris conductor, but I'll go over that a little bit later. It's one of the best tools available. But remember, the more you mine, the more you risk dangers. So this is why you need to be careful with all of these. So let's try, like, there you go. You can see how far down it's mining for us. But the more you do this, the more of them that appear. It works for a whole bunch of blocks, by the way. I actually haven't fully tried this. There you go. The stone variations. This is the best one that you can make. And if you want to learn the recipes about this, they can be found in the crafting table. After spending so much time making the matrix shards, it's now time to make yourself a matrix chunk. It can be done with these. Now, what this is going to do is give you the ability to make yourself special armor sets. Each chest plate will offer you different effects. So you need 9 matrix to make a chunk. So let's start with that first. Inside of here, just do this. Again, you need a lot of these. This is why it's quite progression based. At the start of today's video, I showed you everything you need to know about each one of these, because each letter and design is going to offer a different kind of effect. So let's go with the one that is teaching us to make here. This is the L one. Let's put this in here, and then let's just do this to make ourselves some armor. And we can put this on. As soon as we put this on, you'll see all the L's just flying around. If you open up the guide and scroll down until you see armor, and then you go down and then back up, that's a slight bug at the moment, by the way, and you scroll down, you'll see what each matrix chest plate can do. We're using the L one, so you already know this one. It causes all mobs around you to be weakened. Alongside making yourself a chest plate, you can also make boots, leggings, and a helmet. If you go inside of here and you just type in, well, you didn't even need to type anything, you can see them. Now, these, from my understanding, don't actually grant you any special effect. It's just to give you, like, a complete armor set because they look so much better together. So let's, like, grab this. And I'm not sure. Oh, this one. Okay, this one gives me... Oh, let's change that. Hold on. Put this one on. Put that on there. This one has given me resistance. So let's take this one. Put this one off. And put that in there. This one is granting me regeneration 2. This one is... I don't know what this one's doing. Which one do we have on here? We have the eye. So if we go to armors... and we scroll to the armors, this one makes all mobs around you slower. So if we do / summon, let's do a Ravager, for example, right? Yeah, he makes him incredibly slow to a point where he can't move. The next one we have is J. This one grants you water breathing. The next one we have... I gotta be careful because this will destroy the armor stands. It will do damage to mobs around you. And then the last one we have here is going to be Z, and this one will give you even more health. I've taught you everything you need to know about the blocks, tools, and armor. There's even weapons you can make. To get started, there is another type of template you need to make. So again, it's related to each one of these. If you go ahead inside of here and just type in temp for template, you'll see each one. You'll see the requirements. These are not easy to make, and they do come in a whole bunch of designs. So we'll start off with just one basic one here. We'll go with this. But you also have all of these ones as well. So let's just move them. We'll put that one there and that one there. They do not work like your regular swords. These require the shards, and you have to kind of like charge them up and then let go. This one's so cool. This one just like leaves like an extra explosion as they get closer. It kind of blows them away. This one, again, there's so many different designs. Let's go with this one, for example. This one's going to explode, by the way, I think. No, oh, these ones are kind of like on your side. Oh, okay. Yeah, they are on your side. Let's try this one. Oh, that's an explosion one. Let's try this one. Yeah, that is a huge explosion one. Wow. Let's try this. This summons the lightning, so you might need to fire this beforehand. And then this one? I don't know what that one does. I don't know, but I really like the first one that we had here. Separate explosions. I forgot to mention this earlier on, but all of the things that attack you can actually be tamed as well. And I believe some of them can be ridden as pets. So let's tame this one. I don't know how to ride this one, but what I will say here is that if you... Let's start to attack this one. They will actually attack for you as well. So if there's one that you don't like, they will attack for you. I forgot to mention this earlier on. And you've got a whole team attacking them. Oh, it's the H that you're able to ride. Oh, that's so cool. So once you have these, if you then had the weapons, although I haven't got one right now, so we type in sword, we'll go with this. We'll type in shard, for example. You can obviously ride, do like a drive-by kind of thing. So these are pretty cool. I really, really love this add-on. These are impressive. The reason why I've saved the conductor to last is because if you tap this on a mob, it will actually play the Tetris song. So if I do / summon and we do a creeper, in my opinion, this one is the best. Same for an iron golem. Every mob that you can think of, they will do it. So let's go with like a pig, for example, here. The final thing I want to show you today is going to be the control ones. There is a big wall of text. I do recommend reading it, but let me teach you the basics. We are going to make ourselves a hard drop claw. Further down, it says, once made, look up. Use it on the ceiling of a cave. But look out, a randomly selected Tetrimino shape will drop from the ceiling directly below it. You can also use it on mobs and other entities in the air, including flying players. So if your friend has the elytra, you can bring them down. Now, you make it like this, so you need 1 anvil, you're going to need 3 of these, and then you're going to need the Z Tetrimino. And inside of the crafting table, it's going to be 1, 3 across, and then like this. And then we're going to go into a cave, and let me show you this. So this would be really good for like mini game designs. Let's stand like in the middle here. So you can bring the blocks down here, and it will make like a cool Tetris design. Obviously, it doesn't matter what the blocks are. Whatever the blocks are on the ceiling is what this would create. How cool is that? You also have the move left ones, you have move right, you have counterclockwise. There's just a whole bunch that you're able to make here. So you can turn the mob around this way. This one makes them kind of face the other way. It's kind of like mind control here. This is kind of crazy. Some won't work because, of course, they're related to like bringing mobs down. So like if I was to like do this... there you go. You can kind of bring the mob down. So the reason why it's teaching you about this is because there's some of these that will actually rotate the blocks. So you'll see here that it's starting to move them. So you can move these in specific directions here. And you can move them, I believe, the other way. Well, let me explain why these are available. It's all because there are generators you're able to make. So if I go to / game mode S and we open this and type in generator, for example, you'll see here you're able to make specific generators. And this means that you're actually able to play Tetris. Inside of control ones, if you scroll down to here, it says, aside from being super fun on their own, you can set up a game of Tetris by crafting a slow Tetrimino generator 2D. And some of these tools. Set it up, stand back, and try to make lines from the falling Tetriminos. Then explains what is the difference. But let's start with the 2D one. This is where you can set up your own game of Tetris. Now, there's a few generators. I haven't had the chance to mess around with them all, so you guys are going to have to do that yourself. But I'm going to take this one to here. Which one will rotate it? That will rotate that way. So we'll do this. Then I'll take this one and move it over there. All the way over there. I'm going to put this one right in the corner. Now, you can bring these all the way down if you wanted to do it a lot faster. So I'm going to take that one to there. That one's completely fine. I'm going to bring this one straight to the bottom down there. Obviously, this is a lot slower. Like I said, there's a lot more generators you could mess around with. at this point, how do I rotate this one? Can we rotate that? I guess I'm gonna go with... I'm curious if I could fit that in the other side. For the sake of this now, I'm just gonna move that to there. I'm gonna just... Dude, I'm so bad at this. I need to, like, rotate these. I'm trying to get used to rotating them. And then we'll just do, like, a full loopity-loop there. I'm gonna move this one down. And then that one should go down there. I'm not very good at this. You guys would be so much better. There's so many different options to mess around with too. What I was also told by the creators, there is a bug. This bug will be fixed because sometimes the bug's not getting rid of the lines, which it should. Let's do that and fully rotate. I need to move. I can't move it. Do it again. Bring that one down. Some of them don't work and get rid of it, but like I said, you guys are better than me. At the bottom of the guide, it does say add-on settings, and it does say, warning, increase the challenge settings here to cause more line clears in your world. Get the true Tetris add-on experience. Proceed at your own risk. Risk of additional fun. So if you go inside of here, you're able to alter these. So you can have the Tetriminos always falling inside of your worlds. I've enabled this, so things will get a lot harder. And yeah, it will start to kind of power up really fast. You then have the ability to hard drop tool on block causes line clears. And then you've also got easy. You've got normal only on falling Tetrimino blocks. And again, you guys will alter these. You've got hardest as well. You've also got cheaty ones. You can mess around with these. Again, I just wanted to teach you the very basics of how this works. And if people would like to see more tutorials throughout this add-on, I would be happy to do it. As you play with this, it just gets better and better. I highly recommend this add-on. Gigabo Productions, you did an incredible job.